Guys, it's Sarah, and today we're going to do my January book haul. I have a decent stack, got some gifts very kindly sent my way. I was not expecting those. Bought a couple things myself and book of the month as well. I might have gotten 3 books from them in January. Everything's fine. Okay, so this first one here is a middle grade, and this was kindly sent to me from the author, and that is Alessia in Atlantis, The Forbidden Vial. This is by Nathalie Lane. How cute is this cover? Oh, it's so adorable. I was kindly contacted by the author and asked if I would be willing to review this one, and I said yes because it's adorable. It sounds really, really cute. It's about a 12-year-old girl named Alessia. This is a middle grade, by the way, if you couldn't tell from the cover. And she finds out that she is from Atlantis, and she had never known that before, but she ends up going because she got into something happened at her regular school. I think she was attacked, and then so she goes and finds out that she's from Atlantis. Her father is still there, I believe, and so she goes down there to see about maybe living there instead, and then she enrolls in school and all these things start happening. And when I read the synopsis of it, when I was contacted, I immediately said yes because it sounds adorable, number one. And number two, my daughter Kaylin would love this. She loves mythical mythology, all that kind of stuff. And Atlantis is definitely, falls into that realm. And it does look like there's some mermaids and sea creatures and stuff in here. So I think she would like this as well. So I am planning to read this next month for middle grade March. It does come out in March. And yeah, so it sounds adorable. Thank you, Natalie. Then I have 3 books that were sent my way from sweet, sweet friends. This first one is from Amanda from The Curly Reader, and she sent me the cutest little foldable book from Star Wars where when you fold it, it looks like Yoda. I'm sorry, that's amazing. She sent this as a congratulations for finishing my degree, and then all throughout it as well, like you do fold it, but then there's also quotes from Yoda all over the pages, which is so cute. And also from, like, this one is from Obi-Wan Kenobi. So, like, just kind of Star Wars quotes from some of the great characters in there. So this will be fun. I will probably wait until after we move to actually fold this and put it together and display it, just because we are going to be moving, in about 6 months. So, but it's such a sweet surprise. Thank you, Amanda. And then I had a subscriber send me a couple books as well. These are from Kim, and she also sent these to me as a congratulations for finishing my degree, which was so sweet, like just completely unnecessary, but so sweet and really made my day. So the first one is The Five, and this is by Hallie Rubenhold, and this is the untold lives of the women killed by Jack the Ripper. And I had this on my wish list because I really find this fascinating. You always hear about Jack the Ripper, but you don't hear much about his actual victims. And you just know that he killed 5 women. Like, yeah, but who are these women and what were their stories and all that? So I love the concept of this, and I'm very excited to read it. She also sent me a book that got so much buzz in the past few months since it came out, and just everybody's raving about this book, and that is The Year of the Witching by Alexis Henderson. This, I believe, is witches that are a part of a cult. Yes, like, super intrigued by that. And then I've heard just amazing things about it. A lot of people who've been reading this have really been loving it. So I was very excited to see this in there as well. So Kim, thank you so much. You did not have to do that, but I appreciate you. Okay, book of the month. I picked 2 books from their January selections, and then I did do an add-on as well. And I was able to do that because I had a couple of credits. You guys, I always have my affiliate link in my description of my video, and a couple of you guys did use that to sign up for book of the month. And when you guys do that, I end up getting a credit so I can add on a free book anytime I want. And I just appreciate it so much that you guys take the time to do that, because you don't have to. You could just go to book of the month and sign up on your own. But the fact that you used my link and helped me out a little bit was amazing. So whoever did that, thank you so much. I was able to get 2 extra books. And the first one I picked was The Survivors by Jane Harper. I have not read anything by Jane Harper yet, and I really, really want to. This is my second book that I have of hers now. I do have The Dry, which I haven't read yet. Oh, and I think I have her second book too. Don't I have Force of Nature? I do. It's right here. So I have 3 of her books. Yeah, and I really want to read her. I just haven't done it yet, but I've heard good things. And so I definitely scooped this up real quick. Don't really know what it's about, but I know it's probably going to be set in Australia. Wow, I can say words. Australia. And that's where most of her books are set. And it's probably going to be some sort of mystery type thing. So yeah, and then it definitely looks like it's set by the shore somewhere. And then the other January selection that I picked is The Prophets, and this is by Robert Jones Jr. And this follows slaves. I don't know where. Let's see if it says it right in the beginning where I can very easily. This follows Isaiah and Samuel, and they are both slaves on a plantation. And it doesn't say right here exactly where it is, but it's somewhere in the South. And Isaiah and Samuel fall in love. So it's their love story as slaves on a plantation and what all that's about. So I was very intrigued when I read the premise of this, and I've heard that it's written very, very beautifully. So I'm excited to see what this is all about. Then for my add-on, I grabbed Legendborn by Tracy Deonn. This is one has been on my radar for quite a while. I really, really want to read this. I even checked it out from the library once and wasn't able to get to it, and I regretted having to take it back because I couldn't renew it. And this is a young adult fantasy book, and it has been all the buzz lately. And I believe it's about a girl who goes to a school in North Carolina. Her first night on campus, she witnesses some magic happening that she didn't know about, and then come to find out she can also wield magic, and she is part of this whole thing that's happening that she never knew anything about. That's all I've really heard. I didn't want to go too in depth into finding out what it was about, but I've heard amazing things. I've literally not heard one bad thing about this book from everyone who's been reading it. So yeah, this will be read very soon. And then I grabbed a couple other ones. This first one, From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This has been everywhere. This is a self-published book. It is a fantasy romance, and I feel like I need it in my life. I do. And I have read Jennifer L. Armentrout before, and I have enjoyed what I've read from her, so I definitely was intrigued when people started reading this and reading the second book as well. I haven't picked up the second book yet. I think I will here soon. But I just wanted to go ahead and grab the first one because I had a gift card to burn. So yeah, but I did not realize this is over 600 pages, you guys. Over 600 pages. But everybody has been flying through it and loving it, and just, yeah, it's all the buzz, and I needed to be part of it. So I grabbed it. And the last book I have here is Dune by Frank Herbert. This is a classic sci-fi, one of the most probably famous sci-fi books, and I've never read it. I've never seen the adaptation. Either, I think there's a movie and maybe even a TV show, and then they are coming out with a new movie later this year. And I was excited that I got pushed because I knew I wanted to watch it, and I knew I wanted to read it first. My husband is actually really interested in watching it as well. So I perked up the moment I saw that Jason Momoa was in it. Let's be real, Jason Momoa. So yeah, I went ahead and grabbed it because I was like, you know what? I know I want to read this. It's also on the Great American Reads list. So I definitely want to read it because of that as well, since that's one of my big goals is to read all those books. And so I just went ahead and grabbed it. And I will read it sometime this year before the movie comes out, definitely. I'm not quite ready for it yet, but sometime this year, this one will be read. Okay, guys, those are all the books that came into my house in the month of January. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know if there are any of these I should get to really soon. Let me know that as well. Maybe I'll keep them handy. And I will see you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.